Hello, everybody. It's Rob Seaver, Executive Director with Leads Counsel. I'm here bringing you next week's teaser video for our upcoming webinar, Protecting Consumers and Brands from Robo and Spam Calls. And this is going to be hosted by Invoca. I'm certainly excited about this. I'm joined today with one of the panelists from next week. I'm super excited about this because this is a legend, James Brown. He is the Director of Infrastructure and Security at Invoca. James, listen, I really appreciate you joining us this week, coming up for the webinar. And you know, what is the attendee? Because we use the word robocalls in this title. What's the attendee going to expect to see for this thing? Because I mean, robocalls could mean a lot of things. Certainly a four-letter word in a lot of people's books.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. So I think people will understand a little bit more about what the difference is between fraud and spam calls. So, you know, robocalls can encompass both those things. So we'll break that down a little bit more so people can kind of distinguish between those. I think they'll get a glimpse into a little bit of the story of how a customer service call we had led to a task force that includes the FBI and FCC. And I think we'll dive a little bit more into, you know, what's going on today to deal with these kind of calls and, you know, what's, you know, on deck, what's coming in the future that can kind of help people deal with these or expect, you know, to mitigate a lot of the calls that we're getting.
That sounds super exciting. It's got me all tongue-tied, obviously, because we're talking about something that's so ubiquitous out there. I mean, we're talking about if you talk to any regulator, any legislator, anybody in the compliance world, robocalls is always top of mind. It's the #1 consumer complaint. You had said something to me earlier that just blew my mind. You said there are good robocalls. And so I got to be honest with you, James Brown, I'm excited about understanding on this webinar what is a good robocall. So let me explain something. We do these every week. They're held every Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific. And so just if you're looking forward to register, it's on our events hub on leadscounsel.org. I'm super excited about this. James, I know you're going to be joined by Ben Sullivan, who's also working at Invoca, and he's one of our board members. So I'm certainly excited to see him jump on this and help us understand this. So super excited. Thank you again for joining us, and I can't wait till next week.
Me either.
Awesome.